Good morning. My name is Engineer Piyush Pandey, and the topic for today's discussion is why young freshers leave organizations within 7 to 8 days of joining. During most of the campus placement drives, this scenario has been found by various educational institutions that the young graduates who are getting hired by reputed organizations, they are leaving those organizations after 7 days or 8 days of joining. Now, why this situation is there? Actually, they are leaving organizations because of workload. When they leave the organization calls the training and placement cell and tells them that your child, your student has left our organization without informing us. Listening to this, when the training and placement officer talks to the person who has left the organization, the student says that, sir, there is huge workload in that organization. I cannot tolerate. That's why I left the organization. Now, why students are leaving organizations because of this workload thing? What organizations are actually telling them to do? Ladies and gentlemen, there is a huge misconception in our Indian society that the college life is a life of enjoyment. We say this thing because a college graduate, a person who is doing graduation in college, that person is mature enough to understand that what he has to do after completing his graduation in PG. That person is mature enough to understand that he has to study thoroughly because just after leaving college or university, he has to work somewhere as employed. So basically, we have this perception in our mind that a college student is definitely more intelligent and more knowledgeable than a school student. That's why we say that college life is a life of enjoyment where you study also, but along with that, you enjoy. The level of enjoyment for small kids is very less. They are more pressurized for studies. But college students are not much pressurized for studies. That's why we say that college life is a life of enjoyment. People study also, they complete their assignments also, they participate in examinations also, and along with that, they enjoy their life also. They go for parties with friends. They enjoy in every possible manner whatever they want. That's why we say that college life is a life of enjoyment. But it never means that college life is a life of non-seriousness. College life is a time when you need to be more serious as compared to school life, because just after completing your college, you have to look for jobs. But students think that college life is a life of enjoyment, so we will not attend lectures regularly, we will not attend labs regularly, and even if the attendance is short, it is not a big deal. Even if we are not participating in seminars and conferences which are getting organized by our college or university, that is also not a big deal. College life is a life of enjoyment. This is the wrong mentality of students. When we say that college life is a life of enjoyment, it doesn't mean that you stop attending lectures of your professors. You stop attending labs. You stop participating in crucial seminars and conferences which your college or university is only organizing for you. You stop participating in industrial visits. By life of enjoyment, we mean to say that there is less burden on college students as compared to school students. We do not treat college students as the school students. We think that they are mature and intelligent enough to understand their own responsibility. We think that they do not need external pressure to tell them every time that you do this and you do that. They are mature enough, they are knowledgeable enough, they are intelligent enough to take care of their own responsibilities. That's why we say that college life is a life of enjoyment. People take it in a different way. And this is the result. They keep enjoying instead of concentrating on their studies and the seminars and conferences which the college is organizing and special guest lectures which the college is organizing. the lab experiments. Instead of concentrating on all these things, students only concentrate on enjoyment. And one day, some organization comes for conducting campus placement drives. Fortunately, they get selected. And when they get selected and join the organization, there they have to show 100% dedication. The organization is paying you to work for them. They are not your friends and relatives who will take care of your enjoyment. Always remember, the organization that is hiring you, they are not your friends and relatives and family members who are hiring you so that they can give you a joyful atmosphere. They are hiring you because they want you to work for them. If you work for them sincerely, you will get paid properly. But when students join corporate organization and they see that there is huge workload and they have to consistently work for 8 and 9 hours to accomplish the goals of the organization, they become frustrated. They become frustrated because they have not seen this kind of life. They have never worked so hard during their college days. They have never shown this level of sincerity during their college days, which organization is demanding from them as employees. So they get confused and they leave the organization within 7 to 8 days. And when they leave the organization, the owner of the organization calls the training and placement cell of the institution to which the employees belong. And he sincerely says that, Honorable Training and Placement Officer, I think your institution is a very bad institution and you are not grooming your students properly. Straight away, the HR manager or the owner of the organization tells the Training and Placement Officer that your institution is a very bad institution. You please close your training and placement cell. What is the use of training and placement cell if your students are not having basic business etiquettes? I think there is no possibility of further placements in your college, in your university. So it is better you shut down your placement cell. Such type of things, the training and placement officers have to listen from the owners of the organization. Why? Just because of bad attitude of students. And of course, if some student has done something like this, he has left the organization without informing, the same organization never visits the same college or university campus again. That's why be very, very serious about this issue, ladies and gentlemen. Keep this misconception out of your mind that college life is a life of enjoyment. When we say this thing, we literally do not mean that college life is a life of enjoyment and you forget every important thing and you just enjoy. College life is a life of enjoyment because you are mature enough to understand your own responsibilities. So if you are enjoying, definitely it is understood that you are a mature person. Okay, if you are enjoying, then definitely you have spared some time for studies also. If you are enjoying, no problem, definitely you might have spared some time for completing your assignments also. If you are enjoying, no problem, you have definitely spared some time for attending seminars and conferences inside your college or university. This is the actual mentality when we say that college life is a life of enjoyment. It never means that you do not study properly, you do not participate in campus placement drives properly, and you leave the organization within 6 to 7 days of joining just because there is some kind of workload over there. We are studying in colleges and universities to get work, and we get work in the organizations who hire us by the mode of campus placement drive. So show a certain level of dedication and commitment, because the organization which is hiring you, it is paying you. Ultimately, you have to take care of your own responsibilities. How long will your parents give you money? This is the big question. That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you loved my today's video. Please subscribe my channel, ER Piyush Pandey, Trainer, B.Tech MBA, and please press the bell icon for constant updates. Thank you very much. Have a great day.